What is going on, guys? I am Sam and welcome back to Louisiana. So today I'm going to be going on a little trip to a brand new bike park that has opened up just a couple months ago in North Louisiana. It is called Lincoln Parish Park. They have a trail system that is modeled after Bentonville. And if you are familiar with mountain biking, then you know that Bentonville is the absolute paradise spot for mountain bikers. The trails are the best, and this place actually captures a lot of the great things about those trails, so I cannot wait to ride. So this place not only has some mountain bike trails, which I'm bringing my enduro bike for, it also has a small dual slalom track. So I've decided to bring my 26-inch hardtail. I had an absolutely brutal time changing the tube out on this one, but they're both running, so let's go ride bikes. Yeehaw! So we're taking a quick break and we're walking into Knife Works. There's a huge knife dealer with probably a couple thousand knives or so. So if you've ever heard of a butter knife, why do you call it a butter knife? So if you guys have ever heard of a butterfly knife, they're really cool and they fold open. And I've now found some purple and blue ones. Those are pretty awesome.
They made it especially for us.
Wow. I've never touched one of these in my life. This is one of the best little chip serving dishes I've seen. Relationship goals, guacward, chewer salsa, and easy cheesy. That was a fun little side trip, and now on we go. So this road really does not look like much. Once you turn down it, it is actually this state park of Ruston, Louisiana, which is where we're going with bike trails. There's supposedly a waterfall, there's camping and RV parks out here. Welcome to Lincoln Parish Park. This little slot says car, so I think we gotta pull through here. We have to pay our entrance fee. How's it going? I'm here to ride bikes. Thank you. So as you're coming down this road, if you look over, you see this little waterfall and this structures, all these ramps on it. And this is a mountain biking hub. There's actually a lake and there's a little recreation area with some playground. There's some restrooms and water fountains and all kinds of little picnic tables and place to eat your sandwich if you want to do that. And we're gonna hang out here for a little bit and then we're gonna get on the mountain bike. So this is pretty cool. Right when you show up to this little playground area, there is a little gate to come through that lets you into the Legacy Park. And on these little columns are some concrete imprints of some baby feet and some baby hands. What do you think these are for? Not exactly sure why they're here, but it is a pretty cool little touch. So this is a sad little sign. The beach is closed and it will be opened on Saturday and Sunday, but it actually looks really nice. And there's even some little lifeguard towers out there. There's a little artificial swimming reef right here, but look at how nice this place is. You can show up, you can ride mountain bike, you can go to the playground, you can hop in for a little swim in the lake. But today we are focused on riding mountain bikes. So let's go check out the trail system. So as I was just seeing the praises of how nice this lake and this water looks for swimming, I noticed this caution sign, and let me read this to you. When you enter the water, you are sharing the lake with fish, leeches, ducks, turtles, snakes, and freshwater clams. If you feel little nibbles on your toe, probably don't want to think too much about what that is. So water's nice enough. We have bikes in the back. Let's go find some trails. So I've now done my transformation and gotten all my gear on, and now we're gonna pull out the bike. I think we're gonna start off on the hardtail and get kind of warmed up on the dual slalom course. You can see just how nice all these berms and these dirt jumps look. So let's get warmed up and go for a lap on this. What you just saw was a dual slalom course, but right now I'm staying in the kids zone where kind of anyone of any age can come and ride. And they have this section with 5 really big, really fast berms, and I'm gonna fly through here and see how fast I can ride these turns. So I was reading the sign to the kids zone and it makes biking sound incredible. All forms of biking are potentially dangerous. Features in this area include berm turns, rollers, dirt wooden jumps, which will result in your bike leaving the ground if approached at higher speed. We gotta go Mach 10 and blast this stuff. So we returned from this slalom track in the kids zone, and now it's time to go in search of some bigger stuff. So we're gonna pull out the enduro bike. We're gonna go check out the proper mountain bike trails here. So when you show up to this mountain biking hub, you're greeted with a beautiful waterfall. It says Ruston, LA up there, so you know where you're at. Some different skill levels. There's some blues, there's some jump lines, and even a little bit of tech. You can ride the trail fully downhill, and you have a little uphill pedal. It's all downhill from the top. Let's get on up to the top to check out the trails. So the cool thing is, once you show up to these trails, there's a little sign that says experienced mountain bikers only. If you ride here and anyone asks how good you are at mountain biking, you tell them for sure that you're experienced. This is the top of the hub and you can access all of the trails from here. This is the trail map. So as you can see, we're at this trail center at the top and there's some dual slalom trails to go down, which we were on earlier. These are all the main mountain bike trails which branch out from here. You pick the trail you want. For example, this trail is a tech trail and it's labeled as a harder trail. On all these trails, you drop down this little roll in to gain your speed and get started. This is just a hard trail. This is the easiest trail. It's marked as a green. It does not have a very steep entrance into it. Yellow Jacket is the hardest trail. The hardest trail here is the blue. There are no black diamonds here. It's got some really sharp berms. It's got some actual proper jumps on it. All of these trails are worth checking out regardless of your skill level, but I think I'm gonna spend my time on Yellow Jacket today because it's got the most thrill to it. They built this nice little spot. You can set your bike on it. You can sit down here and rest, or if you're like me, you can find a way to do some tricks. So I'm gonna bomb drop off this little column. And everyone knows once you're at a bike park, you have to enter the trails to style. Y'all just saw some clips from the trail Yellow Jacket where they're the biggest jumps and some of the best turns on the trail. It's the most pro line. It's still a blue. I absolutely love riding here, and because there's just 3 jumps in a row, you can really sit here and session those jumps as long as you want to work on your jumping skills, to work on some tricks. That's what I'm about to do now. I want to do some whips, I want to do a toboggan, and I want to do some nice clicked tabletops. One of the things I love about riding this place is you can sit here and ride trails and then pedal back to the top and make as many laps as you want. All right, so whip, toboggan, and then a table. See if we can do this. Oh, that was cool. So I feel like it's just ingrained in mountain bikers to want to ride stair sets. And there's this really steep hill at this park. And I guess for people to hike up it, they have some stairs built in. I just want to bomb down them on this bike. So as long as no one's hiking up it, we're going to ride some stairs today. All right, no hikers. Here we go. Oh my word. Oh, oh, that's wild. And the only confusing thing to me about this place is which is the harder trail. Because it starts off with the easy, right? And then there's hard, and then there's harder. Is it easy and then hard and then harder? Or is it easy and then harder and then hard? So we're about to take the hard trail. Here we go on moto. There's a bridge, we'll jump it. Woo! Oh, super fun. Amazing. So now we finished riding. My tires are pretty muddy. The trails are a little wet, and I've never actually used it, but I've seen there is a bike washing station here. Oh, and check it out. Here is Wilburn's bike wash station. So I've never used the bike wash station like this, but it looks like my tires kind of fit in these 2 little holders. I don't know if I trust this very much. Let's see what it does. Oh my, and then we hose her down. And that's Milburn's bike wash. I washed more than just the bike. For our post-ride snack, we're headed to PJ's. Maybe I should get an extra grippy sequined spike cup to drink out of. Thank you so much. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Bike parks are so fun to ride. I had an absolute blast showing you around Ruston Bike Park and getting some laps in. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your grandmother, take her to a bike park, get your grandma out on the trails, get her riding, leave a comment, let me know if you go ride at Ruston, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.